Sidney Feld is one of my closest friends. We met at a party at my house a few years ago, and he told me about how he does glass blowing. We invited him to do some live glass blowing with his friends at one of our next parties. And I saw how he would bring these plastic tables to put his heavy equipment on. He said that he uses those tables at home, so I chose to make a nice table for him that wouldn't break.
Oh yeah.
Alright, Sid, what are we doing today?
Today we're gonna be glass blowing, making some jewelry, some leaves, maybe a couple of functional bowl pieces.
Nice.
But,
I got a present for you too.
do you?
Present? So glad I can help you out, Sid.
Dude, you have no idea, bro. Dude, this is gonna change so much. I'm telling you. Makes me feel like I got a real studio going on.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
So what's your next plan of getting this going full time?
So, I think the key is just to keep stacking my bread and just chill. You just stop going out so much.
Yeah.
And I just need to stack up enough where I'm comfortable. Because the thing is, I don't want to get a whole new job.
Yeah.
So I'll ride this out until I can do this full time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I can't find anything probably at the moment that pays anymore. But I definitely need some sort of supplemental cash before I can go full time on this, because I think what I need is to get my bowls down, and once I feel like I can focus on this and like not get distracted, because at Chipotle I can work 8 hours with no problem.
Mm-hmm.
But here I'm working like an hour, 30 minutes, and then I give up because it's me in charge of it. And I'm like, oh, I'll just go on my phone and smoke weed. But I think once I just start locking in, just start focusing more. So hopefully in the next like 6 months, I know it sounds kind of soon, but somewhere in the next year, definitely, I want to get it going. And just, I gotta get more connections with glass shops. Like, there's a bunch of shit I gotta do.
Yeah.
I do plan on doing it for sure. I've been working at Chipotle for about 1.5 years now. Worked my way up from crew member to AP. Learned to be a GM, and it's been good supplemental income. But I think my plan is definitely to pursue glass blowing full time. Hell yeah.
Mary looked at me coming back from the car and did this.
She does that. I swear she does that. I used to have a Great Dane, and I was young, so I didn't really understand dog body language that well.
Yeah.
But she's like so good at communicating what she needs to be. It was crazy. So smart. Met Johnny and Jamie at their party a couple years ago. My cousin, who knew you guys through the band and stuff, was playing at your show, and he invited me to come through and check it out. And that's when I met you guys, actually dancing in the basement. Jamie said what's up to me. At the party, I got to meet a lot of your artist friends and musician friends, made some cool connections, and I got to introduce my friend Brando, who's in a band with y'all, and Graham, who's in a band with y'all as well. Just kind of got introduced to a really cool community of people and really nice, caring family and friends that I got to hang around, so I kind of stuck around. Yeah, it's just a really great vibe and group of people that we get to spend our time with. And gonna let it cool down for a bit, so then I can start shaping it.
Trucking, got my chips cashed in, keep trucking, like the Doodah Man. Together, more or less in line, just keep trucking on.
Arrows of neon and flashing marquees out on Main Street. Chicago, New York, Detroit, and it's all on the same street. Your typical city involved in a typical daydream. Hang it up and see what tomorrow brings.
Dallas got a soft machine. Houston, too close to New Orleans. New York got the ways and means and just won't let you be.
Most of the cats that you meet on the street speak of true love. Most of the time they're sitting and crying at home. One of these days they know they gotta get going. Out of the door and down to the street all alone.
Trucking like the Doodah Man once told me, you got to pay your hand. Sometimes the cards ain't worth a dime if you don't lay 'em down. Sometimes the light's all shining on me. Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me.
So I've been cutting back from Chipotle a little bit, from 5 to 4 days a week because of car troubles. Got my license taken away, and it's been real nice to have buddies that can drive me around like Johnny and his brother. One of the big reasons I'm not going to Chipotle anymore as much. Instead of 5 days, I'm doing 4 days, and he's helped me out, drove me around to events and to his crib. He's also set up events at his house that has really helped me out a lot. Me and my buddies have came and blown glass at his DIY events and his friends. Met a lot of cool people that way. Love making usable glass for him and his family, and wearable stuff. It's really a good relationship that I have with him. One of the big reasons and big motivations to getting out of Chipotle is actually having like a group of people that really take care of me, and you know, it's nice to have people that actually care, which is cool for sure.
Why is my work schedule so hectic? One of the big reasons is because I'm a pushover, but I also just got a promotion at my job, and I have a little bit more responsibility than I used to as a manager, so that requires me doing nights sometimes, staying later than usual, sometimes 12-hour shifts. The job requires a lot of you, especially if you do it properly, so just one of those things. I gotta grind it out for now and do my best there, and then I can move on, hopefully sooner rather than later. But so what I'm doing right now is I'm just pressing the glass into the glass frit, and what glass frit is colored glass shards, and if you get the glass real hot and put it in there, they should show a cool like color pattern in the background. Just get it real hot. I'm going to flatten it out, then I'm going to add some color. Where's I'm going to let this cool down.
Not having a car has been tough. I got my license suspended a couple times, but these friends aren't friends that just leave me out because I'm a couple miles up the road. You know how it is in Rhode Island, 20-minute drive. Some people don't want to go, but Johnny and Jamie are always down to pick me up when they're going to shows, or when they want to hang out or record a documentary about me. They're even, they come pick me up for a road trip. I don't got a license or nothing, or a car for them. I just got gas money, but
I learned to blow glass from my buddy Ed Hauser over at Past the Glass Studios in actually in Richmond, Rhode Island. He taught me a ton of the basics for free, and that's where I first started for about a year. Was in his studio in his back, and I made a lot of progress in my first year. But it's been really nice to have a studio of my own, for sure. Shout out to my mom.
The community has been really cool with giving me ideas with glass and being really interested and purchasing my glass, supporting my career. So it's been nice to be around that cool energy and cool vibes. Me and Jamie, Johnny's brother, went down to South Carolina, North Carolina, went up to Virginia and Pennsylvania following Dead and Company around. Got to spend 2 weeks out in a van. I found on the road the community that falls around Dead and Company is a lot like the community out here in Rhode Island. Very giving, caring. You know, they don't just leave you in the dust. You might meet someone in Virginia that you know their best buddy that you meet, and you see them in Rhode Island. There's a lot of connections.
I'm using my color rod on the right here as a punty. And what a punty does is hold your piece of glass. So I'm going to be breaking it off this original piece here. So, cool thing about glass blowing, especially obviously hand blown glass, you can mess up and it can still be a finished product. Like I usually like to fill these type of ones out fully. But this one's not, but I think it kind of looks cool, so I'm just going to roll with it.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking, exactly.
Trucking like a doodah man once told me you got to pay your hand sometimes because ain't worth a dime if you don't lay 'em down. Sometimes the light's all shining on me. Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me what a long, strange trip it's been.
Make my flame a little bit smaller.
What in the world ever became of Sweet Jane? She lost her sparkle, you know she isn't the same. Living on reds, vitamin C and cocaine. All a friend can say is ain't it a shame?
Trucking up the Buffalo, been thinking you got to mellow slow. It takes time to pick a place to go and just keep trucking on.
Sitting and staring out the hotel window. Gotta take, they're gonna kick the door in again. I'd like to get some sleep before I travel. But if you got a warrant, I guess you're gonna come in.
Busted down on Bourbon Street, set up like a bowling pin, knocked down. It gets to wearing thin, it just won't let you be.
Hold the right side. Flatten out my tail a bit.
You're sick of hanging around and you like to travel. Get tired of traveling, you wanna settle down. I guess I can't revoke your soul for trying. Get out of the door, light out and look all around.
Sometimes the light's all shining on me. Other times I can barely sea.
Like a lifesaver.
I mean, right? Yeah.
Lately it occurs to me, what a long, strange trip it's been.